Let's do this thing.
Now
normally I do 7 minutes. That was 4.5. So there's that. And I was getting me something to drink because I just finished another live, as you saw. So.
A father said to his daughter, "You graduated with honors." You motherfuckers gonna jump me? Ain't this about a bitch? Hold on, bitch, I'm on my way out, and this is what I've been waiting on. You thought you could take all of us, motherfuckers? Newsflash, buddy, you finna get your ass whooped. I know you're white, but it's finna be a long motherfucking night. This ain't finna be blue or white collar crime. This finna be nigga crime. You're running out of time. Wait till my people get here. Hold them right there. I'm almost there. The black Michael Phelps coming to help. I'm coming to beat ass. They got me swimming like CJ from San Andreas. When I get to the dock, I'm turning off clocks. You niggas going to bed. Big fella, what you trying to do? That's all I needed. I got my 2-piece. I'm up out of here. Please don't end with that stuff. No, he dead. Big fella, get your motherfucking ass over here. This is WWE. And WWE stands for white ass whoopings everywhere. Come get a chair. Big fella, get your hands off me. I'm giving out seats. Motherfuckers don't want to fight fair. Come take a chair. Oh, y'all thought y'all was just gonna leave? Y'all gonna take his ass up in the gutter. Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me. Hey, these niggas angry as hell. They beating the centuries off me. Somebody help. What's up with y'all behavior? Let's put them in the handcuffs. We had enough. Well, don't jump us.
Okay, can you hear me? Somebody give me a 1. I'm not frozen, just making sure you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Check, 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 check. Check. Nobody can hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? We can hear you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, great. Cheers. I don't know, okay, I don't know. So when I played, so could you hear the video when it was on the screen, but you couldn't hear me when I came back? That's what I need to figure out how long the delay is from the time I play the video, and could you hear all him acting stupid, and then how long that takes before you can hear me again, because I think there is a slight delay, so I need to just wait. Okay, so I'm supposed to have a couple guys come up with me and have an interesting conversation. Do you match your standards? Dr. Finn, this has nothing to do with you. It's just a talking point, so I don't want you to, come attack me in the, this stuff. Dubug, there we go. And I got one more coming. I don't know where yet. I'm behind. I'm way behind. And Dubug, what you drinking tonight, man? I want to play one more video about the thing. What you talking about, Vic? You talking about the other conversation? Hey, man. Stop it. What? Listen, you see this smile? I don't want no smoke. Hey, don't play with me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm going to be relaxed because it's one of those nights. Oh, Dubug? Come on, man. All right, I'm going to play one more video. Bring Dubug up. Maybe Heavy will be here. Smitty, if you want to tap in, you let me know and play this video, because I'm just tickled that I can play videos. Oh, Smitty ain't even in here. Never mind. I'm just tickled that I can play videos and you hear them. So I saw somebody else do it, and I've been looking forward to it ever since. So we got one more to go. It's about the brawl in Bama. Find it right quick. All right. All right. I find that funny. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm waiting. Let me know if you can hear me. I know it's a delay. Uh, what you say, Corset? I don't speak that. Okay, is it back up? Hundreds. We hear you. Okay, thank you. I hope it's not really that damn long a delay. That sucks because that was like 30 seconds. Now, Corset, what did you say? Soundis T bad vicio. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, see. All right. I can't. I was so happy about the damn thing. I don't know.
Man, what it is?
What's going on?
Man, I had to run over here to one of my cousin's house real quick. I had to hop on my bike real quick.
Okay, well, hit me back again. I know you was
Hey,
out and
so
about.
I'll be at home probably about. I'm gonna ride on this bike get home. I'll be at home about 20 minutes, so I know you'll
Okay.
still be on. And I'll hop on then.
All right.
All right.
Video sucks with sound. Video sounded bad. Delilah.
You almost got blocked. That video
Why?
sounds so fucking terrible.
Hey,
This was traumatic, sir. I don't know. There's something. There's a weird connection or something, but it's very like it hurts your ears. It was like the sound just. It was like a It sounded like layers of static. It was
really?
bizarre. Yeah, it was bizarre.
The
I told
first,
you, I will block your ass.
I don't believe that. Not over that. Not when I didn't say
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, over that. I'm sound sensitive. Hard of hearing bitches be like that.
Hey,
Plus, I'm
I mean,
toxic.
you think you're toxic? You think?
Oh, I know for a fact. Look
Oh,
what I'm wearing tonight. And I'm going to walk up to somebody's fiance and
hey,
ask her about me.
do you know Nick Neptune or Muhammad Shaldi? I doubt it.
They are not to be added.
Thank you for telling me. So they show popped in. I was like, what the hell is this? As soon as you popped up, they were like, oh, Delilah.
I pick up strays.
Well,
I
where you?
hang out in. I was going to say, I hang out in demon lives.
Oh my God, I don't. You know me.
Yes, I hang out with ratchet bitches. Sometimes you need to re-up your ratchetness.
Well, look, you can re-up your wretchedness enough for the both of us. I can't stand it. But today,
That's good. That's good.
I like this very, very, very much. I have drug, sex.
Yeah,
Hey, moderate that motherfucker out of here. No
and
question.
was that one of them requesting the cam up?
Yeah.
So a lot of people. So I went into a lot of lives today where people have fake followers. You know,
Oh,
them people who got 100 supposedly 100K followers, and then you go on their live and it's 2 people, and then next thing you know, it's a bunch of people with names that are not from our country. So the nose creeps is like, you know.
No, you ain't gotta follow me. Shala ba ba ba.
Yeah, see, that happened today. Like, come on, homie.
Man, I ain't for the shits. I'm sorry. I'm
And
cussing way too much.
these comedians getting their feelings too when I out them for having fake followers. I told one homie, I said, how you just got on live and you got more followers than me? How much that cost you? You're a man and a mom.
All right. Do you know Dope Boy, aka Presents Jonathan
I
Mullins?
got brain damage. I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to vouch for anybody that I don't mess with on a regular. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Oh.
So you could be mad in my DMs talking about why I ain't vouch for you. Nigga, I don't know you.
Oh.
Especially if you ain't never sent me no money. I definitely don't know your ass then.
Hold on. Let's get this clear. I've never sent no money to her. Let's be
Show hasn't. And he upset my ears. He about to get blocked. He sure about to get blocked.
Damn. Well, I'm not going to. That's funny as hell to me.
Well, I'll tell you to your face. I respect you, sir.
Before you go, so I was on this live earlier with Big Heavy, and there was this female there, and I'm able to omit her name because I don't remember what it was exactly. But I know on occasion that we say females have delusion and their standards are unrealistic.
Yes.
Same thing. I will call out both sides, right? This particular female, her complexion doesn't matter. That's not the issue. The fact that she is a recent recipient of a gastric bypass.
Okay.
Says that she lost 72 pounds. And she said prior to her gaining weight, she was 4'11" and 220 pounds. But then she gained weight. And looking at her picture, okay, it's not about body shaming, so let me go away from that particular path. Yeah. But the main plural that she said that she dates and or is able to date, over 6 foot, so over foot taller than her because she's 4'11".
Yeah.
Extremely wealthy, 200,000 plus. Multiple businesses, handsome, and
date? Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. Date or one night stands?
No, she said she was dating the guy that she was working for, and they were in an exclusive relationship.
Oh, nice. Well, then that means I need to gain about 300 pounds. Wait, what was the weight now?
It was kind of, I mean, but listen, if a woman can lose 100 pounds and she's still over 300 pounds.
I'm bad at math. And I'm bad at opening locks because I cannot open my toy box. Damn it.
It was just unfair. And then it was
okay. The thing with Instagram is everybody's a bunch of liars.
Well,
everybody here's a millionaire. Everybody here can only date the wealthy. You know Instagram.
Yeah, I know, but I hadn't heard that amount of delusion. I'm like, hold on, I'm looking at your picture. And so you were secretary for this guy and you were having sex with him. I don't think that means y'all in a full-fledged relationship. That don't really math up together.
Especially if it was only like 2 a.m. in the office.
She didn't really go into that. And then we asked her, hey, I didn't ask her, I'm sorry. I was part of the audience. I was just in the chat. But Heavy asked her, have you ever dated an unattractive man? She said, yeah. She's 40. So, yeah, I've dated an unattractive man. I don't want to have kids because I'm high risk. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, because them niggas is ugly. That's why I swallow. I don't fuck with ugly. They are obedient. What they gonna do? Do better than me? Doubtful. What happened? We
What
talking about?
you said, you gotta do like a some kind of flag or something when you're gonna say something crazy like that.
And, oh, was that crazy? I'm just telling the truth.
You just said, hold on, that's crazy. You just said if you're dating, I'm gonna use that a little loosely. If you're messing with a man who's not attractive, you're gonna swallow to ensure that there's no pregnancy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially now that Roe versus Wade is getting fucked with. Call my belly a daycare center. Right through the intestines.
I can't shake my head that much because I have said on a live you cannot get pregnant through the digestive tract. And they got
Ladies, my advice. And there's
They
always
got me.
anal, but I'm not into that, so ew. That's for the Catholic girls. I'm a sinner.
Yeah. So hold on. Are you saying like Catholic girls don't consider that sex, so that's why they?
Salute
Salute.
to the Catholic girls and the Mormons. I found out recently.
Oh my
Do
God!
you know
All right,
what soaking is? You know what? Never mind. This is not that kind of life.
I'm finna bring your girl up, and it's gonna get interesting
What girl?
as we turn over, and she's from the Northeast. What? She declined. Oh,
Do I know her?
yeah, evolution.
Oh, Evolution. What's up, Evolution? Yeah.
Declined.
Oh, maybe she's busy doing stuff, or she pressed the wrong button. So everybody on IG is amazing. This is what I ask women: how many times have you said no to a marriage proposal?
Oh,
That's what makes you a gangster. Telling
no.
niggas.
So that's exactly what she said. She said, "I've been proposed to many times." And then the response to that is, I can't cam up, Blue. I'm waiting to see my B-day at 12 a.m. so I can go to the hospital after. I'm sorry. Why are you going to the hospital? You okay? Everybody's all right.
Dark.
Yeah, she's going to the hospital after her
Unless
birthday.
she's gonna party that hard, she's already made a reservation at the hospital. I don't know how they do shit up north.
Yeah, I don't think you can really just make a reservation for the third bed to the right in the ER.
I don't know how Medicaid works out there, so maybe that's the situation. You got to reserve before you go get crunk. Hold on, this bra is just disrespectful today.
Just disrespectful.
Oh, there we go. I think that'll help. So my phone stand broke, so now I have to figure out how to get comfortable, and I'm never comfortable, so that's just annoying. The lighting fucking sucks. All right, there we go. Oh wait, can I curse on your IG? People be sensitive.
No.
I mean, you'll tell me no, and then I won't give a shit, and you'll cam me down, so it's fine. What are we talking about?
I guess
lion heifers. What are we talking about? We're talking about lion heifers.
Yeah. So she said that she'd been proposed to many times, and the actual sentiment is if you reject the proposal, that means that man was not qualified, so it doesn't count.
Of course, ugly.
Huh?
It does count. They still asked.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No.
None of you are qualified, sir.
No.
None of you.
Huh?
No. None of you are qualified for any woman ever. So all proposals matter. None of you.
What are you smoking so you can pass some my way? Because that shit's crazy.
None of you are qualified.
Why? Why would
Because
you say
you're all
so?
needy. You're all needy and whiny. Just exhausting. There was a study that was done. Men live longer married. Women die sooner if they're married.
Well,
we live longer without you, motherfuckers, because you're a drain on our souls and spirit and life force, sir. So, any proposal is a good one because none of you are fucking qualified.
So, all right, well, tell me your stance on relationships. If you're saying none of us are worthy.
Obedience and utter worship. That is what I require. Yeah. Don't
Um,
I thought you were going to choke for a minute.
almost, but I don't have.
Drink some water. Drink some water. I'm just going to choke on that one.
So how often has this happened? This obedience and other worship?
A lot.
You just demanded to be in your presence.
Yes. I treat these motherfuckers like shit. Tonight, I'm going to go out, walk up to some fool's fiance, talk about him talking about me, completely destroy his relationship, and he's going to come begging to come back.
You know this man?
Yes, he's been in love with me forever. He got some pandemic pity pussy 3 years ago and is still fucking with me.
Pandemic pity pussy.
Worst PP loan ever. There's no escaping it. Motherfucker. Still with that bullshit. 3 years later. Still bothering me, so now I'm gonna fuck with him.
What if you okay, what's wrong with him? I'm gonna indulge.
Oh, he was broke.
Okay. So you really
No
don't want
insurance.
him. You really don't want him.
Well, I want the 3 inches with a curve. I got a retarded coochie. My G spot is like right there. I got a retarded coochie, so he didn't like being a fuckboy. Nigga,
What?
know your worth. Gentlemen, know your worth.
We talked about that.
Or whatever. I don't know. That's what I called him. He's fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of them shows. I don't have nothing to do. Delilah wants to entertain me with her fuckery conversation. And listen. You can't say that you want a man to have 3 inches in a curve and think that I'm gonna hold a straight face. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I got him. Okay, let me try this. I got a retarded coochie. My G spot is like, it's like this little, it's like 2 inches in or 3 inches in, and it's a curve. It's like, I need a hook. You need a hook to get there. And that little hook, just phenomenal, but the rest of it was just garbage. Human garbage. His mom just swallowed him.
But you say, God damn.
I told him that once in bed.
Why would you tell a man that you don't? I know you don't give a fuck about it. Why would you tell a man that?
Yes, I do.
How, Sway? Listen,
I spoke to him.
I'm
I spoke to him. Usually people I don't give a fuck about, I don't speak to.
just let me ask you this question. Would you agree that if a man speaks to a woman, more than likely he wants to have sex with her?
Yes.
Okay. I've told women that, and they say, no, I thought he was just being nice so he can get his dick wet.
I mean, you could still think that too. So for the most part, I'm pretty slow when it comes to men and women interactions. I think I'm like autistic or something. You have to tell me you like me, or I don't understand. So if you're like we should go out and get a drink sometime, I'm waiting for some time. I'm not gonna follow up. If you don't have the balls to do it, then it's going nowhere, and we look stupid. And we just mostly look stupid. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for these bitch ass niggas. There's too many of them.
Oh my God. That's listen, 2 things you can't say tonight. That one you just said and fuck boys. Don't you keep those out?
How do you identify those 2 genres of men? I guess I'll just call them men.
That's fine.
They're all the same.
Please for me.
Unqualified. I'll try to remember.
That's fine. But you also said no man is actually ever qualified.
Yes.
So if they don't have said inches in a particular curve that's left at Albuquerque, then what's their usefulness?
No, I settled for one. He was too big, but I settled for one once, and he just messed that up by thinking on his own.
What do you want him to do? Oh, you said obey and submit.
Obey and utter worship.
Utter worship.
Well, now his life is falling apart. So
because he should have been thinking independently and trying to bring value to the world. He's
No, that's
worshiping.
what he's trying to do now, and he's not doing well. And now he's sending his brothers to knock on just the whole stalker. They don't get over it. This is a different one from the 3 inches with the curve. This is a different one. They just don't get over it. He has like abuse.
Your charming personality.
Must be.
Can you cook?
But, Oh, also, I'm a squirter.
Fuck my life. Can you cook?
Did you curse again? Yeah, I was corseted chef before comedian.
Oh, okay. You really wore corset while you had the white thing on top?
Yeah, I got a picture in one of my things.
Don't even settle. Don't encourage her. What world is this, Martha?
I say these things, and then men talk trash, and then they beg me for attention, and even pay me. I sell my dirty draws to you sick bastards. None of you are qualified for us.
Lucky for me, I'm nowhere in any of these categories. So
You go buy my dirty draws later. I won't tell nobody.
no, I won't. What is the usefulness for somebody like me with dirty draws? What would I do with
I
it?
don't know what y'all do with that shit.
No,
You think
no.
you think I ask? You think I ask?
Talking about me.
I'm not gonna ask. That's none of my business. If you want to chew on them while you at the gym, brother, enjoy. I don't know. Motivation.
Motivation of what?
I don't know what y'all do with that.
I'm gonna tell you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna meet some lady and be like, oh, well, you seem like a nice guy. Oh, you talk nice. And so what are you looking for? Devotion and utter worship.
Mm-hmm. Well, you shouldn't because you're a man.
Why? You said it as a woman.
Because you don't deserve it.
Get the
You
fuck out of here.
okay? Did you miss what I said about you're a drain on women's life? That's just what men are.
When in this area.
Exactly. That's why you're unqualified. You can't focus.
Because I'm not.
Because you're not hearing what I'm saying because you're looking at tits. We can look at balls and still listen.
It's not the same.
It is.
No, it's not.
What do you mean it's not the same?
Not the same. Listen, as infants and children, we always, because of the breastfeeding, we have an affinity for nipples and areolas for the rest of our life.
Some of y'all weren't breastfed. What's the excuse now?
Still. Then once we see a pretty titty areola combination, then we're attracted to it. Now everybody does not have this, but when we do finally see one, then we're like, oh, I like that. Now there are, like I said, just like every woman is not beautiful, our toes aren't pretty, our titties are not pretty.
Oh, mine are amazing.
I didn't ask you that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That might be another reason for the stalking.
Oh my.
I didn't know you paid attention like that.
Who? Men? Yeah. Listen, that's why we will get in. Men will get in a relationship because we like somebody's breast, ass, toes, or face, and that is the primary reason for the whole relationship. She might not be worth shit other than that, but we are attracted to her, and we will endure lots of stuff, even this bullshit that you.
Yeah, PPP loan was like that. Oh, the shit I would do to him. Good times. Good times. Like the shit I'm gonna do tonight. It's going to be masterful.
I have gained copious amounts of weight. What are you talking about, my Bill?
You know what's interesting? Oh, my Belle, cam up. I got a question for you. My Belle, come on. This is gonna be fun.
I'm dying over here. Yeah, I'm trying to.
I hope my
I'm waiting on
Belle cams up. I miss her. That sexy voice.
If she cams up, I know who my Belle is.
My Belle had she introduced me to a friend, and I'm on his show usually on Fridays, and it's a good time. Appreciate that, my Belle. Now cam up. Let's hang out. Out of nowhere, Okay, does this happen to you? Out of nowhere, at the same time, mad people who stabbed you in the back just hit your phone up, all in the same week.
No, I don't often get stabbed in the back.
You don't?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a comedian thing.
I'm not a comedian. I'm funny at times, just a little bit, but I'm not a comedian. Actually, I'm told. Here's the thing. Turn off the just the comedian, just be Delilah for like 2 seconds.
Oh, that's not even my real name.
I don't care. This is it.
Yeah, it'll still be Delilah. I'll still be toxic. But go ahead.
I understand. So look, as you look at me and what I normally host, what I normally present, how I present myself. And there we go. What's up, Heavy? Thank you for saving the fucking day, sir. I was waiting on you. Of course,
God damn it, not heavy.
bro. She's fucking killing me.
What? Do you want me to guess what you are? Huh?
No.
Do you want me to give you my impression of you? My impression of you?
No.
My impression.
Oh my God!
No.
Like,
Listen, just
Republican
what
set.
the fuck
Very
is this?
sad and robotic and facing away from each other. Still be hot.
what do you? Okay, listen. Let me ask a damn question.
Oh,
I'm asking. So you see that I'm normally pretty direct. Try to be informational. Try to be present myself in a good way. So,
Blue, why did you add me?
because you hit the request, I'm waiting on Heavy. This is the Heavy and Blue show tonight. So
I fucking love this shit.
I'm gonna abuse.
Wow.
Heavy. I abuse Heavy. I'm gonna let you know that now.
Oh, I fucking love her though.
Heavy be
Like,
catching it. How you doing, Vic? Is it Vic?
girl, yes,
How you
it's
doing?
good. Yes, boo.
you're not.
If you're in San Diego, I'll be in
I
San
love
Diego.
you because you just say what the fuck. It don't even matter.
It doesn't. Most of them are barely paying attention, anyways. They're just looking at the
Ooh.
tits.
I'm literally trying to goddamn get there with you. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, like, I hear you.
Keep watching. I'm contagious.
I see you.
I do this to
Yo,
change the world.
Beyonce is in Atlanta right now, Blue. Beyonce got the whole city on lock. That's what I wanted to come and say. This shit ridiculous. I couldn't even go out tonight because I ain't got time.
She got it on lock better than the president's.
They in Atlanta. She in Atlanta, man. It is fucking crazy.
No, thank you.
I'm not even gonna pin that because I don't even know who you are. That might start some shit. I'm not gonna pin that.
Now I want to read
Hey, Beyonce out here. I couldn't go out tonight. I was trying to go find my fucking man.
Hey, Blue, I'm gonna be back in like 10 minutes once I get up out of here. I'm gonna finish this drink. I'm gonna come right back.
Ain't nothing but gay men out tonight.
Happy out partying. Happy out. Heavy. Your friend.
What the hell heavy at?
Heavy at the bar.
Said he'll be right back.
Heavy at the bar. Rather be on IG. And she doesn't. Aww. Are you talking about
Casey?
Beyonce? I think you're talking
Casey
about
in Atlanta too. But I'm telling y'all, look, I just want to tell y'all, like, I wanted to go out tonight to find my daddy, but Beyonce is in Atlanta, and it is fucking crazy.
They find your zaddy,
My daddy,
like your father.
no, my daddy. Blue, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
Said zaddy.
I said daddy. Casey, you know what I'm talking about.
Casey,
You going Monday? Girl, it is fucking ridiculous. I'm over this shit. She cop blocking.
Who? Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Oh, well, your zaddy probably out there at the concert.
I don't want
somewhere.
a zaddy. I said a daddy.
What's the difference?
But it ain't nothing but gays and fucking beehives.
Beehive. What's a beehive? I don't know what
the fuck.
I don't know what that is.
Man, all the beehives out tonight, and we can't even go out tonight.
She said,
Casey said she's not looking for her daddy. What you looking for, Casey? You need to come on and tell me what you're looking for, because we supposed to be out tonight.
zaddy.
I'm over it.
Okay.
Traffic is fucking ridiculous. I took my daughter out to eat tonight, and we were stuck in traffic for fucking 3 hours. The fuck?
Can I ask now, Delilah?
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, the question is, Delilah,
Yes.
I got asked, why am I always so serious?
Because that's
Oh,
blue.
because you got a stick in your butt.
Oh,
Were you asking me?
Yes, I
Or
was.
were you about to respond?
woo.
Oh,
I
well,
like her. Oh my God. Delilah, I like you, girl.
you laughed.
I do not have a stick in my butt.
It's a little one.
I'm good.
It
Oh,
causes
don't need-
discomfort.
Friday night. I could cut up the night blue.
Listen, let me give you your rules of engagement,
Look,
Victoria.
he got to give me rules.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Because Delilah, we on the time limit because you know she about to blow. She about to go fuck up somebody's night that she don't give a fuck about.
Well,
She said she's in
not
front of.
night, but entire future and relationship.
I ain't trying to fuck up nobody's life. I need
He
daddy.
started it. I finish it.
I found daddy, though. Ooh.
It's Friday and I'm ready to play. Family always 3.
I'm always ready
I don't think
to
it's still
play.
working.
It's Friday. I'm already. Who is this?
I'm sober.
Let's play, family.
Whiskey.
Always
Did my bell
3.
finally came up?
No, she ain't said nothing. This is Snitty.
Is who?
Yeah, it's Friday night because I like her.
Okay, fine. Why are you so serious? Why so serious?
Delilah,
see?
where are you?
Vegas.
Vegas.
Ooh.
I'll be
I
in
need to
San
come.
Diego August 31st.
Oh, I lived in San Diego for 4 years.
That's where I was born, and that's where I was reborn when I went and did comedy there last month.
Ooh. I was in the military, though, because they hated us. They hated us civilians when I was in San Diego. So our experience probably not the same, but because I fucked the city up.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Soldiers kind of fuck cities up.
Yeah,
I lived in
we fucked
Okinawa
the city
where
up.
we were. When I left Okinawa, no military personnel was allowed off base for 5-6 years.
Hey, look, that was our experience. We was banned to do a lot of things in San Diego.
Who you keep inviting to
So,
spin
man,
it?
you
That
need to
was out
talk,
in the
man.
street.
I
My
like
bell.
you because you
Cam up.
just
She says
you
she's in the
straight shooter, no chaser.
she's in the shadows.
You know what kind of shadow she's in? She told somebody that I was transgendered, her and a friend of hers, and that she had proof that I had a penis. Was that you, my bell? That's why she doesn't want to cam up with me. That's why she hasn't cammed up with me for a long time. Secret in the shadows.
So she wants somebody to show you. She want you to show your coochie.
I suspect.
Oh.
Listen, I don't want.
Was that you, my bell? Was that you?
I don't want.
You know me. Always being toxic.
I'm so tipsy right now, Blue. You should not have camped me up, but you already know.
I mean,
Especially not with her.
Vixen,
just like
you should not have cammed me up.
go out. Now.
I'm bored in Atlanta because Beyonce have took over my fucking city.
Go outside. There's people outside.
Man, I'm not telling you where I am. Beyonce took over my city, so I'm not gonna compete with that bitch.
My bell. What say you? Did she leave? Did she run?
You finally get to meet me, Mr. Smithy. You call me a man.
Why?
He thought I was
I
a
called
man.
you a man.
You did, because the way I was speaking, you thought I was a man.
That is
Nah,
the biggest
nah. Honestly, Blue will tell you, for some strange reason, I can't see the chat good. Like I literally asked him. I asked him to read
I got my
it
people on
for
here.
me. So my bad.
No, some of my people done came in, so I just had to show her. I love you.
All right.
Chandelier, you know Beyonce in our city, and she caught blocking like a motherfucker right now. But anyway, Smitty, yeah, you thought I was a man because I didn't want to cam up on yours because at the end of the day, I'm a loose cannon, and Blue know that. So I don't like to be a loose cannon on people's shit. But we after hours and we on Blue shit. So what is it?
It's not going to get worse than anything I've said tonight. So you're safe.
No, I can't get. Look, that's why I cammed up with you, Boo, because you gon' look. You gonna make me look good.
I don't expect nothing but the worst while looking at them titties and that girdle.
Huh?
To be honest with you, I said I don't expect nothing but the worst while looking at them titties and that girdle. That's all. I mean, you know,
I ain't giving y'all no titties.
I
You gonna get this motherfucking t-shirt, tank.
I respect that. I identify as the worst. So.
No. I'm saying that as a compliment. It's a compliment.
Oh, I took it as that. I take everything as a compliment.
Absolutely. You Gucci.
Anytime anyone talks about me, it's a compliment.
And saggy
all right.
That's what you're gonna get tonight.
I mean, you know, I may, you know, got some folks want to know how much for 30 minutes just to, you know, get a jiggle.
You can't afford it. You can't afford it, sweetheart.
Let's go.
We don't play the money game.
If you could, you wouldn't ask.
Hold on, but Blue, hold on.
You would just offer.
But wait. Let me say this. I gotta respond to that. You know what's so fascinating? When I hear women say you can't afford this, and it's funny when you're speaking to a man that has only had circumstances where women pay for me. See, I need you to understand something. When you a certain man, hold on now. When you a man of a certain caliber, I promise you, listen, the abundance that we have, I never have to pay for nothing. I never have to force my way. Most of the time, I don't even have to ask. All I have to do is just be physically in their presence.
You're right.
All right, then. So don't talk to me about no money and pussy, shawty. Nah, wrong one. Now let's keep going with the conversation. Blue, rock out.
You asked me how much. Did he not, Blue?
I said I got some friends that might want to know how much. Selective hearing. I don't pay for pussy. So that comes to me for free.
I love you.
That comes to me for free, love.
But I definitely have different views from you. I do have different views from you, so we can definitely talk. But because I'm in the city of no man's land, man. I'm in Atlanta. We see everything. You in Vegas, it's a whole different ball game. These niggas got the motherfucking ring on the hook. Like, you don't know if a nigga gay. You don't know if he like men. You don't know if he like women. You don't know what the fuck going on. So when we goddamn gauge a man, we got to ask a lot of questions, darling.
That's everywhere, and you don't have to ask questions.
Hey, you saying it's
here's what you do.
But
let me tell you.
Yes, baby.
I do understand. Oh. Let me tell you what you do.
Put me in my place, boo. Go ahead. I'm gonna
let you get it. You know what you do? You shove your finger up his ass. And if he doesn't punch you in the eye, let me speak. If he don't punch you in the eye,
no, ma'am.
If he don't punch you in the eye, let me.
I'm not trying to be a man. Listen. I want a man. I want a masculine.
If you stop talking and listen, if he punches you in the eye, that nigga's straight.
That's how we differ, though. Because one thing about me,
you're not listening. You didn't hear me at all.
When a man walks in a room, you gonna know. You gonna know.
You just said you don't know how to figure it out. You just said you couldn't figure it out.
No, I said in Atlanta you have to figure it out. Don't twist my words, because I'm 40 years old, baby. I'm a grown woman. I have lived. I know what the fuck to do. And like I said, you got to figure it out. But
trying to offer me money on behalf of his friends who have not messaged him about me.
What I'm telling you is, you know, when a man comes in the room, he commands it. So you understand, when a real man comes in the room, he gonna command it. He gonna say what he gotta say. He gonna do what he gotta do. But
gay men command the room too. I'm just saying, if you can't differentiate, pop a thumb in the butt, and if you punch you in the eye, he's straight.
Because I told you Beyonce in town, and it is fucking Queer City today.
If they're not
tonight and tomorrow,
if they're not at the Beyonce concert,
we need to be in the house. Where we at?
If they're not at the Beyonce concert, they're straight.
We in the house, right? We in the house.
If they're not at Beyonce, aren't they straight?
We know what to do because we know the queers out. We know how to find. These men know how to command.
What just happened? What just happened? What just happened, bro? I'm lost. Blue, I came up here to just kind of support. I had a big looking like the Legion of Doom from WWF wrestler telling me I can't afford pussy. Then all of a sudden arguments started going, sir. I just want to support you, sir. I just came up to support my brother, Blue. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
No. They wouldn't even listen to each other.
At all. At all.
That was weird.
Yeah, very. Very. I lost track of the subject. I thought we was, look, because I was listening behind stage, because I always do that. I'll listen for like 5 minutes, get a nice little feel, kind of like double dutch. You know what I mean? Before you just jump in. You smell me now? Then I went on ahead and came in. And I just came in and that shit was like 2 possums with rabies.
What happened,
and
Blue?
going on. I don't know what the fuck going on, huh?
You told the ladies take an exit, huh?
No, listen. I'm being funny as fuck. I don't know what happened. They just seem to randomly calm down on their own.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
And listen, I don't even know what the fuck they were arguing about. They just all of a sudden they were cool, hey girl, this and that, and all of a sudden they just they talking over each other. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Hey man,
went from 0 to 60 real quick.
Real quick, bro.
Hey Blue, I don't agree with the statement.
I hope I didn't cause a disturbance, and I'm not even joking, bro. Like, I hope I ain't stirring nothing up, bro. I don't like to do that. You know, you smell me now? Reese, man.
Yeah, both of them, they firecrackers.
Hey, 10, where you at, 10? Damn, my bad, fellas.
Oh, he's
I
here.
did not calm down. Yes, you did. Arguing with Corset, you did. I've been waiting on 10 to come through about 2 hours ago. I'm all lit up off of Martinez.
Who blocked you?
Nobody.
Oh, what happened,
I
Blue?
came down Vic and Corset at the same time. Nobody got blocked because y'all.
Your boy blocked.
Huh?
You blocked. Hey, bro, you blocked Corset, bro?
No, I'm telling you,
That's
I
you,
came both.
Blue. I think you're talking about
Nah, this is Blue Vibe. What I don't have no. I'm just a panelist. My show done. We just got done with my show. I'm just here to
I came both. Tell you.
I'm gonna run to the restroom, Blue. Hold on, just go ahead, rock out. I'm right here, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue, you got that? We're talking on the DM. I like your titles, Blue. Blue, I like your title, boy.
Hey, I was talking about an old girl from earlier, man. When she said, "Oh boy, paid $250, was 6 foot, handsome, and was her boyfriend." I was like, "So you saying you was his secretary?" No, we were in a relationship, and he died at 37 of a heart attack, but he was in great physical health.
Blue, I didn't have to. Let me give you a little background before I go into what I'm about to say.
Go ahead, bro.
Right? Let me go into the background. With that young lady, right? With that young lady, I got the background on her, right? She's very, soft-spoken. She sounds very educated. The delusion is deep in her, and she's a better word for saying overweight young lady. Right? At the extreme level. Yes. So let's say this, right? I'm 5'8", 245. I'm overweight as a man. That's what they say. Let me give you the numbers. She's heavier than me at 4'11". We're gonna leave it as that.
No.
That
No. I listen. I mentioned it. I said she lost 75 pounds and she's still over 300.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. So you've been listening very carefully. Yeah, she's done out here in this. She's done out there in this town. She's done. She's done. She's making Oompa Loompas look very small out here in these streets. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? And talking about she wants a well-built man. He needs to be 6 feet. He needs to make this. He needs to have muscles. His eyes need to be good. And look, for her feelings' sake, I wasn't going to tear her down and say, bitch, you delusional. But, I got a couple martinis in me, and yeah, bitch, you delusional. Not to say that she's a bitch, but, just to, emphasis that she's fucking crazy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. You're fucking crazy.
Sure.
That's what she was.
Sure.
He just breathing. Yeah. I agree. Based on her statement.
Hey, Blue. Hey, Chris. Whatever. Mute. Cause you blocking Blue's voice. Go ahead, Blue. All right, back.
Grace, if you see me with a bottle and it's Friday night, I don't have to work in the morning. I'm not advertising this is going to be a regular organized show. And I know the people that I bring on. I haven't brought on anybody that I didn't know what they want to do, what they were going to do. I knew Corset. Her name is Corset, a comedian. She's going to tell jokes. I'm not offended by that. That's why I stayed on with her. I know Vic Chris. She's been on many of my lives. I know what she will and won't say. But here's the rules of my show. If my name is at the top, if I repeat myself more than twice, you might get cammed down. And they were not talking to me. They were talking at each other and not listening. And I actually wanted Smitty and Big Heavy on here tonight. So they were filling the time until they came. Now that my guys are here, I got one more guy on the way. I'm good. I'll have no loss against those women. But if you start arguing on my show and I can't hear you, and I say calm down, then it's going to be what it is. And I hadn't even got into it. So I ain't mad. Everything is good. And we finna talk about this little Oompa Loompa motherfucker. Come on back, Heavy.
As far as the ladies that were on the panel, Corset, I mess with Corset. The other lady, I never came up with her, but I know she be in, the comments a lot. I mess with her too.
Yeah.
Those are two good ladies. I never seen the other one came up before.
Big Chris.
So yeah, I don't know how it got to that. But yeah, I mess with Corset. She's she's a comedian in real life. So the jokes are gonna be there with her. And I mean, she's got a big heart. I respect her. I like her to death. But back to, I don't have a problem with women's preferences or standards when it comes to dating, but they never match. Because I talked to a lot of ladies, Blue. I just got on IG the last 2 years. And me and my boy 1030, bro, we talked to a lot of different sisters. And fuck the money part. Fuck the money part. They need the nigga aesthetically to look better than them. And it's just outrageous for me. For me, it's outrageous. I think, like, even with me, I don't want to get personal. I like really talking broad. But just with me, aesthetically, I think me and my wife match each other. Height for height, weight to weight, look to look. We evenly yoked all the way across the board. I think my wife looks a little better than me, 60-40, whatever the case may be, as she should, But I just see a lot of sisters out here, or women in general, because I don't want to generalize it just black. I don't have a problem when you want a man better than you financially, because that's the standard. You should have that standard. But aesthetically, it's just wild crazy to me. It's wild crazy to me. Like, this shit is just it's wild to me. You clocking in at 300 plus pounds, you are 4'11". Talking about you need a 6 foot man. Ma'am, why? Why do you need that? Why did you set the bar so fucking high and impossible for you that you're about to be 40 years old and you're about to end up alone?
This is a 40-year-old woman that said she's 39 years old, ladies and gentlemen, for the panel. So I want people to know where I'm going with this. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, well, Heavy's he's just talking about us. No, I'm talking about a 300-pound plus woman at 4'11" saying she wants somebody built like Van Diesel in The Rock. Are you fucking shitting me or kidding me? Come on now, ladies. I mean, if you're beautiful, then ask for beauty. If you're in shape, then ask for in shape. Do not ask for what you're not. And men have the biggest problem with that, ladies. That's like me at 5'8", at 240 pounds saying, you know what, I think I deserve fucking Rihanna. That's what I want. I want Rihanna.
Let me ask you this, brother. Let me ask you this. Because I like, now mind you, I'm totally with you. I just like to play scenarios. So we're just going to act this out, okay? So what do you say to the women, for example? So what you just said, like, look, us as the men, we're not supposed to be the fairest one. That's your job. My job, even if I am a little rough around the edges, my job is to make sure that I am a provider. Now, one thing I do notice, and I ain't gonna lie, the Spanish community is big on this. You not know how many times I see Manuel or whatever, oh, scruffy, dusty, little short-bellied, bald-headed ass. Man, Marisol, oh my goodness gracious, damn near J-Lo. But why is that? It's because their women aren't trained to look at their men for their looks or anything. They are strictly trained to look at their men for what they can provide. So even though that man, he don't necessarily have the best look or whatever, he ain't got the best swag. He got on some scruffy ass cowboy boots with the goddamn horse rolling pins on the back and shit, big belt buckle. But you know what? She love his ass. She love his little burly ass. Because him, his family, she knows his father, the whole nine, they have a legacy of just providing. And that's what it comes down to, the basic necessity of providing. So my question to you, what do you say to the women that say, well, you know what? How you gonna say we ain't supposed to look for you to look good for us, but you expect us to look good for you?
Well, I'm gonna just talk about the Spanish analogy you gave right quick, and I'm gonna keep it as simple when it comes to that.
Impact.
Those people are coming from third world countries and poor places. They're not raised in America. The opportunities are not the same. So they're by default, the ability to provide and to protect is number one, and it comes above all when it comes to the Spanish community. So this is why the woman could be fucking 4'11", and she would date the nigga that's 5'3", and have no problem carrying their kids on one shoulder and one on the fucking back. That's why. And two, when it comes to why can I want the same standards or why can't it be equal, it's never going to be equal. We are not equal. When they say that to me, it sounds so idiotic to me that, oh well, you know what? I think I'm attractive. I'm an 8. I think I deserve an 8-9 man.
But brother, what it is this.
Only in America.
Men, for the most part may recognize that. Not all, but I would say majority of us as men, we recognize that. The women want to know why. See, it's almost like, just trying to tell somebody, don't do this and not tell them why. Like, I think, so what is the premise behind it? Like, I have my thoughts, but I'm just saying, just to give you that opportunity, hey, express that, because I'm pretty sure there's some women out here like, well, why is that? You know what I mean? So what would be your answer to that if that was opposed to you as a question?
If it was opposed to me as a woman, I would say to the lady, I said, do you supposed to look better as your man, or does your man supposed to look better than you? 9 times out of 10, the woman supposed to say, well, I think I'm supposed to be the more attractive partner. And I said, if that's the standard, ma'am, why are you looking for somebody as even as you then? If by majority rules, if you're supposed to be the attractive partner out of the man and woman species or sex, why are you looking for evenness when it comes to aesthetics? It makes no logical sense. No logical sense.
To us, it doesn't. To them, it makes all the sense in the world. And so all I'm saying is, in order to get answers, I'm more interested in digging more deeper into why the brain processes that way when it comes to us. Because I already know. We already know, like women are, you know, the analogy I heard before, their minds are more like balls of yarn. Every thought intertwines with that, right? You know what I mean? Like the truth goes with feelings goes with what I'm thinking and all of that. Men, we have compartments. We have each box. When we talk about stuff, generally, we will bring out one box at a time, talk about that box, put everything back in that box, and put that box back. Women bring the whole fucking yarn ball. You see? So you just got to recognize at least how their brain works on that level. Then from there, all right, bet, let's take it to the next step. Ladies, what is it about you that processes that way? Because anything that I know about women, I want to know from women. I want to learn from how they think. So that way, I know best how to deal with them. So that way, I'm just not another man coming around you and I'm all rookie stage with it. No, I want to make sure I'm a vet when I'm in your presence. And the only way I can do that is by learning how you think. I have to learn how you process life. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out, Blue.
All right. So Bree says this. Well, first of all, I'm gonna read what Grace says.
I see novels in here. I can't even see my face.
Got you. Hold on a second, bro. So Embrace the Grace says, I'm too visual of a person. I need to be physically attracted to you. Fuck that. Okay. Grace is 5 foot tall. I'm leave it alone. I'm not fucking with it. Grace, everyone, don't knock my preference because you don't think that I'm worth it. Stop trying to belittle women because it ain't what you like, to each their own. Wrong. I got this, gentleman. My turn. The reason we have a problem with a woman not being reasonable, i.e. the title, match your standards, if you're saying that your preference is way above what you, if you're a great middle class person, but you want to drive a Rolls and you can't afford it, you should. You don't have the income, you don't have the money in your bank aesthetically for your what you look like and what you should qualify for. And I'm not saying that you're not going to shoot your shot, but the average women are the prey, men are the hunters, and the man that you're seeking, the man that you say that you want, the man that you say is your, no, let me take that back. The man that you say you want, he has to come for you. But then I go back to another show I said, all right, let's be realistic, ladies. Your preferences and your standards are two different things. Your preference is what you would like. Your preference is what you would want to attract. Your preference is what you want to be with. Your standard is who you have dated, who you are dating, and who you can date. If they're not the same, don't talk to me about us being not nice to you, because I'm only caring about what have you, who has sex with you, who you had a baby by, and who, if you go out in the mall, who approaches you, not the guy that you keep saying that you want, this man that's out of your reach, this income that's out of your reach, this physically fit complexion, all these other, I want all this shit. Have you dated this motherfucker? If the answer is no, that's just your preference. That is not your standard. Don't be mad at me. Go ahead, Eddie. Come on back.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead, bro.
My bad. Let me ask y'all this question. What do you think is more impressive? Or let's say, I don't know, holds more value, whatever. The man who is, let's say a man of means who's able to acquire resources, and through those resources, women come along with it. Or the woman who was able to become fully independent, fully on her own, and she's able to mingle and date in that high profile man status realm. She's even able to actually land one and even marry one, whether it lasts or not. She's even able to land a high profile man because she's in that realm. Which is more value, and why?
Go ahead, Henry.
And what I mean by value, briefly, I mean, like, which do you think will be able to hold up that position longer? Which do you think would be able to keep that going longer? Which would spoil faster is what I mean by the value. I mean, because of course the men see their value and the women do. But I'm saying that as far as like longevity, who you think can keep that up the longest? That's my point.
Okay, well, I have to ask the question before I just want one question before I answer that, because is this woman beautiful that you're talking about?
Okay, bet. No. I got you, because I had to go through this with scenarios the other night. Cool beans. Yes. Let's just say she's an 8 and up. Okay, we're talking about 8 and ups only. Yes, she's an 8 and up. We're not talking about nothing and down.
Because she has a lot of value. She has a lot of value. She's a very unique woman. I'm picturing like I'm gonna do like Boomerang, like, natural beauty. She's hitting all the 10s, like, like Mike Tyson ex-wife type of shit. She coming like that, bro. She's got a lot of value. No kids, businesswoman in her youth. Like, that's a kill right there. You get that? That's a kill. That's a win-win for any brother on the market, whether he's regular value, high maintenance. It don't matter what kind of brother it is. A sister like that walk into any man's life, that man's life is automatically changed, because what she brings to the table is so unique. Her ability to be not only born with beauty, but to stand on 10 toes by herself as an individual and can help you be a better man is very unique. Very unique. Personally,
well, you gotta remember something, brother. Briefly, when they're at that level, they don't bring nothing to the table, sir, because they are the table. See, I think we be having to remember that part.
But you said to a man that's of stature. I'm answering your question. Yes. the way you presented it. So they cannot be the table if they're going for the same caliber of them or higher. They can't be the table.
So you think that women who are on an equal, so when a woman says, I need a man to match my level, you think that when they finally get with that man that's on their level, that they still don't have that mindset of, I'm above that man?
They might.
Then why is it that most of these women who are with these men, like, for example, let's take Jeff Bezos, richest man in the world. What can't he do for a woman? His wife filed for divorce.
Oh yeah, that bitch is crazy.
But that's not the only case. I'm just stopping there. You smell me now? I'm just trying to get you to see where I'm going with it.
Nah. I can't see where you're going with it, because I can't see it. She built her money and her wealth off of divorce. I don't see the logic, but I'll wait, I'll listen.
No, she built her money, legacy, name, and everything. Well, nobody know who she is if it wasn't for Jeff. That's just a fact. Okay.
He basically said because she's divorced, that's why we.
No, he's saying that she built. Hold on. All right. Let me make sure I got you right. Are you saying that she built her name off of divorcing him, or are you saying that how she got what she has is from divorcing him? Because I would say no. I think that she's always had while with him, even after the divorce, is what I was going at. It wasn't even a disagree or attack what you're saying, bro. But the whole time that she was with him, come on now, like you with somebody like a Jeff Bezos, somebody like a Tom Brady. Let's go with what's his name?
Please don't do sports, brother. Don't do sports.
No,
You're gonna
listen,
lose that every.
listen to what I'm saying. I'm just talking about a man of high value stature, bro. I don't care what the category is. We can go from entertainment, sports. We can go to politics, science. I'm just talking about a man. We can go to the average Joe, a dude you don't know. We don't know his name, but he's of high value. Might be watching and listening right now. Okay, we know that that's generally how those things work out. Is all I'm saying, brother. That's it.
How do they work out, Smitty? I'm lost.
They
I'm truly lost.
usually work out with the woman not ever being able to be satisfied. Tia Mowry, Megan Good.
Oh,
I mean, bro. We can go down a list. We can go down a list, bro, of women who like just rolled out of like situations where they really do got a good dude. They got a great man. That's all I'm saying. If you don't recognize that or see that, all I would say is, brother, look more into it. I won't argue with you or go back and forth. I know exactly what I know. You know what I'm saying? But look more into that, and then maybe we can, come back and address it later. Me and Blue, we gonna be here. Rock out. I digress. Rock out, Blue. Rock out.
Listen, I can tell me and Heavy, when you said that they still never satisfied, me and Heavy had the same face at the same exact time. We thought you were talking about something else. And then when you said that, we with you. Okay, cool. I thought you were talking about something.
Yeah, that's all I was saying, bro. Yeah.
Okay. I'm telling you, when you said that, both me and Heavy face looked the same fucking way, that shit was funny. All right, we got another question from the ladies in the comments. Bree says, what makes you beautiful in what I think she's trying to say, what do we qualify as a beautiful woman? What features do we look for? Because we kept saying she needs to be beautiful. So is
she talking about physically or character, personality?
I'm gonna be frank with you. I don't find any woman's character beautiful. When I say beautiful, I'm talking about from the neck up and then from the neck down. That's those things.
All of that. Oh, she's wondering. Well, I mean, all right. So listen, right? Every man has their own thing. I would say you can't be too big, can't be too skinny. And I ain't even necessarily talking about that BBL stuff. I don't care if you got a little bit of stomach, whatever. Nah, bump that, girl. We older now. Come on now. We all got kids and all of that stuff. I ain't tripping off all of that. But I want to know that you fit. Like, as far as, like, when I say fit, I mean as far as, like, healthy. Bro, I know some chicks that got a little bit of weight on them, but they can move. Oh, they flexible in that bedroom. It ain't no problems with anything when it comes to that. So I've experienced that, so I definitely know that side of women, right? But just to make it clear, I would say what makes a woman beautiful physically to me, I'm going to be honest with you, I love a woman with nice soft hands. Like, your hands can't look like mine. You can't look like you just got finished laying bricks. You can't be that chick that your hands only look good when you got your nails done. Same thing with your feet. I can't stand that shit. I'm also a leg man. Keep them calves, keep them thighs right, okay? I like thunder thighs, okay? For some reason, I like to lay in between them. That's just me, all right? And other than that, I'm going to be real with you. Your hair doesn't have to be long. I don't care if it's short. I just like it to be yours, and I like it to be healthy. Take care of your hair to the best of your ability.
Hey, country, I ain't gonna cut you. I'm gonna say this right quick. Hey, for V Chris, how does my wife look? Go to my page. She on there.
But yeah, so to land it, I'm landing it. But my whole thing, physically, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not too much into the, like, you gotta have a fat ass. I mean, of course I like a rump, but like, I'm more so like the cleanliness. Cause like my pops told me about that. He was like, Mike, you can always tell if a woman box clean by how she keep her feet and how she keep her hands, teeth, and hair. I shit you not. If she take care of her hair, her teeth, her hands, and her feet, 9 times out of 10, you ain't got to worry about that box stinking. You can already tell. So I look for like little shit like that. It's not the huge big things with you. It be little stuff. I'm looking at your manicure, your pedicure. I'm looking at your hairstyle. I'm looking at your smile. I'm looking at all of that. I'm looking at the glow of your skin. Those are the things I'm looking at more so than you like, do your features match a Rihanna or Beyonce or whoever the fuck? That's more so where I am. But I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
I really don't like agreeing with the guys, but I can't really 100% say that if her manicure and pedicure teeth are good, that I'm gonna leave that alone. What I'm gonna say about that is sometimes women value things that everybody can see versus the things that they can't see. I'm gonna say it like that. That's the best. That's the best way I know how to put it. Everything that people can see, they make sure it's nice and whatever. But then the things they can't see, that's what they don't give a fuck about. So,
Well,
I'm gonna
Blue.
Huh?
Oh, my bad.
Well, no.
Nah. Go ahead.
I ask you to answer the question about beauty because you're married. That would be counterproductive. So we're gonna skip that one. I got another question. If you were, I mean, I think that would you agree, Heavy? I mean, I think that's respectful.
What happened?
No, I said I'm not gonna ask you what you value as beautiful because you're married. So your definition of beauty is your wife. So we don't need to talk about that.
Absolutely. That question don't apply to me. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all what my definition of beauty is. This is my definition of beauty. So for all the ladies in the chat, this is how my wife look. This is my definition of beauty.
We good?
She got on 4-inch heels, yo.
Bruh. Hey, we believe
we not,
you. We believe you.
We're not gonna do that. Don't play with me. Y'all
we believe you.
Oh, y'all looking at this picture of this nigga right on this camera?
No, I can't see shit, nigga. We believe you.
I'm
We
just
believe
letting
you, Negro.
you like, boy, there ain't no way, boy.
Oh wait.
Somebody was gonna play with me, act like Monte they hitting.
All right, so so her value is based on her attractiveness, her beauty, quote unquote, because value is there to add longevity. How does her beauty alone do that? All right, I'm gonna answer first. You follow me, Heavy. Women's value is their beauty, their femininity, their cooperativeness. That's what we look for as men first. Then if she's intelligent, she can cook, clean, she can add value in other ways. She's an accountant, she can help our business, she wants to push us forward. But men require her to be more attractive than him and be attractive and have high standards in other men's eyes, because that then promotes him to say that, hey, you made a good choice, brother. Yes, if the option came, I would have sex with her too. So it's really simple. Because not saying that they would, but you want what other men want. So that I have her and she's faithful to me and she's monogamous to me, that's what men want. We don't say that all the time, but that is the fucking standard right there.
Oh, I think we don't really verbalize a lot of stuff a lot of times because I think we're more like women keep forgetting. To be a man of action means that you have to be a man of less words. We can't have sayings like the loudest dog in the room is the one with the least bite, and all of that shit. You know where I'm coming from. But like, man, we don't verbalize a lot of stuff and we don't communicate the way you do simply because it's a different process in how we are going to go about handling things. My whole mind frame is based around how can I make sure that you are as comfortable as possible, as often as possible? How can I make sure that by the best of my abilities, right, as a two-handed man, how can I make sure that we are good? And if you keep on expecting me to go about things how you would go about it, then honestly, truly, then I would really say, then yes, ladies, then what do you need me for? What do you need me for? If I'm just like you, if I think just like you, if everything I do is exactly how you do it, then what you need me for? The whole purpose of me being there is because I am that counter. I am the thunder to your velvet. I am that balance. Okay? So look at it like batteries. You want me to face the same direction as you. Then we try and figure out why the remote don't work. God damn it, take the batteries out and flip that damn thing over. That's just the way it goes. You want me to face the same direction as you so we can be equal and even. No, guess what? Now we don't get the channel changed and the volume stuck. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
Go ahead.
I mean, mean, listen, bro, I preach family, man. I don't know what type of time everybody else is on, but I know black people only take up 13% of the U.S. We need each other. That's not optional. It's not optional. We need each other. I don't care who you are, man, woman. You need each other. You got kids. You definitely need a household of man and woman in the house. It's not optional. It's not. You know, you have a selective amount of ladies that's educated that make the financial stability to maintaining life by yourself, but that the percentage of that out of 100 is like what, less than 20%, and it gets lower if you talk about sisters. The numbers on single family homes in the black community is very high. It's been high for 40 years. Which means that we have broken homes. I can hit y'all with numbers.
Let me ask you this. Is it the system or is it us? Is it the system that has molded us? Is it the system that has molded us to be this way? Or is it the simple fact that we know what the system is doing and we just refuse to leave the system?
Okay, so that's a good question, country. If we were like the rest of if we were like a good percentage.
Just call me Smitty.
All right, Smitty. If we take away all government assistance, do you believe that the number of single-family homes in the African-American community would lower or go higher?
The only reason why I would say it would lower is because I would see women finally see the absolute desperation to get back with the men. That's the only reason why. But other than that, I wouldn't see a purpose. Because we have to remember, hold on now, without government assistance, let's remember, because of how things have shifted and women are able to actually compete with us market-wise, all the way down to with all of the things, like think about every time they show you that commercial with that little robot vacuum, it's always a woman they show you with it. Why? They letting you know we got everything all the way down to cleaning the house for women not to be able to do. See, a lot of that shit is subliminal. See, again, I don't look at things surface. I look at the undertow, right? I know how to decode these things. A lot of things that we seeing right now, if you notice, a lot of stuff, DoorDash, all of that, is to let you know you don't need to cook. Nah, we'll bring the food to you. You ain't got a vacuum. Sit there and just lift your feet up and let the robot do it. You understand? Everything that's designed is designed to make sure that the woman is self-sufficient. So guess what? They are becoming more in a position to say, we really don't need you. It's sad. I'm telling you right now, bro, that breaks my heart to even say that. But me as a man who, if I want to come to the problem solving of that, I have to recognize that problem first. I can't deny it. The fact is, they are in a position where between market value place, as far as them being able to compete, just corporate, they can get jobs that they used to did not be able to get. And then all the way down to technology. And then if you want to add the sprinkles and cherry on the cake, bro, government assistance. What don't they have to say, fuck you? I'm good, nigga. What don't they have? Excuse my French, y'all. But what don't they have to say that? I digress, my mic is muted.
So what lower is what I heard. I heard a lot, but I heard you say lower.
No, what I'm saying to you is that there are a lot of things that is making it even more so where we have to stay on top of our shit. We can't slack. We can't be arguing with each other. We can't be at it. We can't be at odds. Because I promise you, it's a whole huge driving force that is going to see to it that us, I'm talking about me, you and Blue and all of us that share our skin tone and features as men, that they are trying to eliminate that shit. And I'm telling you, it's specifically driven towards us. No other culture, no other race I see goes through the things that like our people go through, bro. And that's all that I'm saying on that. You need to peep game on it, bro.
I just need is it lower or higher is my question. I didn't respectfully.
It's not about lower or higher. See, the thing is this. See, that's how we get trapped up in non-soliloquy. Listen, bro.
I can't do all the extra
Hold on.
shit though. We can do the men can do all the extra shit later. We can talk about the other shit. But I just want to know is it higher or lower?
I'm answering you. It's not about higher or lower. It's
You're
about
not
the fact that,
bro. Respectfully,
okay,
you're not answering.
I need, okay, listen, bro. Like, just respectfully, I'm going to let you talk. I can't, look, bro, when I'm done, I calm down, bro. I'll let y'all talk. It's not about higher or lower. It's about the simple fact that the problem is big enough to where it needs to be addressed. We're not about talking about points and dots and is it technically this and all of that. The fact is we see before our very own eyes that there is a huge issue going on in the black community. The fact is there's a lot of things that need to be addressed. I'm not about all of that. What technically is the actual dot point, 92.8 point, and all of this other shit. No, that is stuff that is totally irrelevant to the fact that there's a problem. And if there's a problem, deal with it. Let me ask you a question. If you have usually when we feel ourselves coming on the cold, right? You feel yourself like you get the little dry throat, nose start running, little head, whatever, fever, shit like that. Do you wait till you full-blown fever before you start? No. What do most of us do? We heading to CVS ASAP. We getting cough drops. We making hot tea that very morning. We got our ginger and lemon and honey and all kinds of stuff. We trying to knock that bad boy out. Garlic, cloves, you name it. You trying to knock it out of you before it gets full-fledged to the best of your ability. I'm all about prevention more so than the cure. You keep trying to ask me, what are we supposed to do about the cure? I'm sitting up here trying to talk to you about, hey, bruh, there is something that we need to do to prevent this from even happening in the first place, so we don't even have to address it.
I would say that point noted, but oftentimes it's not a problem unless you have a solution. So if there is a problem, then state the solution, at least your version of said solution as you're a man in leading. So if, hey, look, here's the problem, but here's how I think we can fix it. I think that's where Heavy's going with it. And that's, I mean, we're going to work it out. We're going to move to the next one. So Vic Chris says, black man versus black woman, shaking my head. Bullshit. Me, this guy.
How did you get that? How did she get that out of that?
Hold on, let me go. This was way up. I pinned it already. What I'm saying is, I'm not identical to Heavy, but we have the same sentiment. We both believe the black family is the most important thing. The black family, man and a woman, together will prevent a lot of these downfalls that we're having. Black men and black women together will pull us out of poverty. Black men and women together will raise the children to be better children. Black men and black women together will move us from impoverished to everybody middle class, to these kids that are not being raised correctly, to these kids that are bad. Because guess what? If you come from a two-parent household, the likelihood of you being unsuccessful as a child, especially as a little black boy, because your daddy told you to sit the fuck down and he's there, changes. When there's two parents in the household, you have the yin and the yang, you have different outcomes. So when women don't want to be with the men, and the men, yes, the men want to leave the household, we need to find a way to say, look, bro, if you got her impregnated, even if it was a one-night stand, that's your motherfucking baby. You better be in the motherfucking house. If you did not put your condom on for her and you went in raw just because you thought it felt good, guess what? That's yours for the next 18. I don't give a fuck what the problem is. You have to be there. And I'm one, because I did not raise my son. I was the non-custodial parent. It wasn't by choice. I try to make many concessions to be there for him. Anybody who knows me knows what I'm talking about. I try to make many concessions to be there for my son. But I say now, because we're in dire straits, because we're at the point where a lot of black couples, a lot of black men, a lot of black women think because they were in the race, that race was only 60 yards or 100 yards, and because you were successful, that it's over. Bullshit. This is a marathon relay. It's a fucking 26K, and you don't stop, you pass it on to your next lineage, and they're gonna have to run this motherfucker. Remember, we only been free for 150, 60 years. No bullshit. Look it up. We only been free for that long. That's only 4 or 5 generations, depending on. So only 4 or 5 generations that we've actually been fully free. And I can still say, listen, I'm gonna tell you how long ago it was. I know my great-grandfather. When I was a child, I saw him. His name was Paul. He was born in 1890. His parents were the first generation of my family that was out of slavery. Listen to what I said. So I know the person in my family that his father was the first person not in slavery, but his father's father was. That's not far enough. We haven't fucking won. Stop acting like it's time to go. Everybody got to go buy Gucci and Louis and say we won. No. Did you hear what fucking happened in Florida? They're now lying, saying that slavery was cool. I'm not gonna say what they said. It was cool. It was a benefit to us. Get the fuck out of here. Go ahead, Henry. I got pissed off.
I mean, you could have never said it better than what I did, though, man. I mean, the battle thing, it's not really a battle because we ain't battling when we having sex.
No.
We ain't battling when we making babies. We can do that easy as shit, right? Oh, the relationship went bad. Oh, he changed when the baby came. Oh, he became abusive. Oh, he lost his job. Oh, he's not a provider. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Ladies, we used to have a standard. It used to be a standard. Standard was marry before you carry was the standard. If shit went wrong later, then it went wrong later. At least we knew you knew how to be a wife. We had a standard. Majority of y'all, these 20 people in here, your grandparents used to be a motherfucking wife before they had a fucking child. The standard is dropped. Men don't say the access to sex. Women do. We got access to who's in relationship and who get married. It's only my choice whether I want to bust my damn knee down and say, here, lady, here's your ring. I want us to have the same last name. I belong to you. You belong to me. Whether you bust your legs open or not is up to y'all. I mean, unless it's the R word, and we're not getting into that. We're talking about consensual. I mean, we can play this game and the semantics all day long, like my boy Smitty be saying, man. But at the end of the day, when it comes to families and the community, we're not that anymore. We need each other. You want to have a community? We need each other. I don't give a fuck how you want to do it. Oh, that nigga ain't shit. He's a Pookie and Ray Ray. Well, God damn it, get out there and do the same job you did finding the Pookie and Ray Ray. Find a suitable replacement for you and your fucking child.
Let me ask y'all this. When it comes to, like, let's say rebuilding our community, right? Like really getting things back on track. Would you say it's going to take, like everybody in the chat, everybody, is it going to take the men? Are the men to clean up this mess? Are the women to clean up this mess? Or is it something that is going to take the combination of us both? I'm just curious. Because I hear a lot of talk that the men need to clean it up. But I also hear a lot of talk with men saying, nah, women, y'all turning 304s and modern women, so it's y'all fault. Y'all made all these single homes. Y'all need to clean it up. So who needs to fix this? Us collectively, or is the blame on one specific?
The collective of the both of us. And then we need women to say what Wife School said. I am not strong and not independent. Once women realize that men like me say I am a dependent man, Heavy says in a marriage, I am dependent on my wife. My wife is dependent on me. Once we stop being independent and codependent, then we are on the right path. I mean, I may need a mic the size of my body because that was the mic drop. We need to stop.
No.
We do.
All I'm gonna say is, you spoke my sentiment, but I just want to ask what the people think. You spoke my sentiment, but rock out.
No, you know what it is for me? It can't be a both. I don't believe it's both. It wasn't both 100 years ago. Why got to be both now in 2023?
So who is it?
No, I'm a land it, Smitty. It wasn't both 100 years ago. If we were in 1923 and I got a daughter, you would have had to come through the father, right? You would have had to vet my daughter, and then I would have had to see if you were a proper, suitable man to marry my daughter and procreate. That was based on core value of the household. Man, you would have had to go through that man's father, and me would have had to say, you know what, he's a suitable man to take you away from me and you to marry my wife, marry my daughter, and keep going. We don't have that anymore. That wasn't based on a man. So now that, mind you, they spent 40, 50 years on breaking up the household, the black household. They spent 40, 50 years breaking us up. Now, I don't have to go through your dad to tell you, you know what, man, let's go have sex. Let's go to the bar after I give you a drink. Nobody's courting anybody. Even if the man wasn't in the house 100 years ago. Well, you got to go through my mother. My mother got to make sure that you were good to date me and court me and have me in the house by 9 o'clock. I got a mother, y'all. Y'all not going to play this game with me. My mother's 62 years old.
I'm still waiting to hear who, because you said it's not both.
I'm saying that when it comes to the when it comes to the access and the procreation, women have the sole value and the goddamn responsibility.
Women. Your answer is women.
Life. For me,
your answer is the women have to fix it.
No, I didn't say the women have to fix it. I'm saying that the women control a procreation.
I'm asking you a specific question, brother, respectfully.
What's the question?
I made a specific analogy question. Is it both? Is it men or is it women? You said it's not both.
To the question of on who's changing the narrative in the community, right? That's what you said. Right?
I'm at just whatever your answer is. There's no right or wrong.
Women.
Thank you. Thank you.
What we're talking about, bro. Women all day long. Women all day long.
Nails, boy, I tell you.
Not with me. Just gotta make sure I gotta answer the question right. Women. It's just that simple.
All right.
Now, go ahead, Blue. Because I'm curious as to why just the women have to fix it. I ain't even gonna lie.
Said it, bro. I just gave you a whole analogy.
Then doesn't that not strip us of our leadership? So if they fix, what do you think is going to be the result? With them already having the mindset that they have, thinking we boss bees and we can do everything on our own, I don't need no nigga, no nothing. If you really sit back and say, man, we don't have to do nothing, let them fix everything. What the fuck do you think is going to be the mindset if they really was to accomplish and fix all that? What will we be then? What are we now on a majority? You know what I'm saying. Ladies, I'm not talking to all of you. But like on some real talk though, if us as men really sat back and did nothing, do you not think that's not even more ammo, more bullets in the gun to be like, nigga, you ain't do shit.
Baby.
It's us.
Hello. Hey, Big Chris, it's not letting me add you. I don't know.
Like rock out. Like, I don't know. That's why I'm just letting you know where my mind state is when you said what you said. It's not an attack. But I'm thinking to myself, why would we sit back and do nothing? What?
I don't think this is it.
I've never been, that's not in my blood to sit back and do nothing, bro. I'm too high voltage. Nah, I'm always proactive on what it is that needs to be taken care of. I don't feel right when I don't do nothing. That shit don't even, I feel icky, bro. It's dirty. I can't take enough showers to wash that off.
That's not what he said. You asked him the choice between the two. He's saying women.
Blue, it is. Don't try to save that man, Blue. Blue, don't save that man, bro. I'm listening to what he said, bro.
Hey,
my brother.
Bro. Chill out. I'm not trying to save him. I'm trying to give you clarity. Because sometimes you miss it just by a little bit. He didn't say, you gave him two options. You said you got to pick A or B. And that's what he did. How's that saving it?
I said, no, I didn't give him two. It was three from the jump. I said, should we ask, is it both? Is it the men or is it the women? He said it's not. The both. He said it's the men or the
That's what
women. I said, okay, all right, bet. Then what is it? All right, now hold on. He went all the way around the fist to get to the thumb. I just wanted him to finally get to the thumb, but he went around the fist. That's cool, no problem. I do the same thing sometimes, right?
you did it.
But I'm just saying, okay, finally he got to women. I was trying to figure out why did he say women? Because in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, why would we as men sit back and not do anything? And if anybody
I just
has any discretion towards that, I mean, hey, I stand on my pillar alone. And that's okay. And it's respectful. You know what I'm saying? Rock out. I stand on what I said.
I gave you the analogy. That way you won't question the way I answered your question.
I understand that. I still gave my pushback respectfully. That's all.
Hold on. That's not how it works. If he gave you the answer and the definition in paragraph form, you push it back again, it means you didn't respect his answer.
I don't have to. Blue, listen, Blue. I get where he's coming from.
Okay,
but honestly, so I have to just agree?
No,
I'm saying that I don't agree with what he's saying. Do I have to just sit here and say, all right, bro, you know what, you right? No. Because I'm going to be real with you. All right, so thank you. As men, we hold each other accountable. If I hear a man say something that I don't agree with, I'm going to stand on that shit. Bro, I don't agree. And I'm telling you why. I don't understand why it's a whole bunch of pushback on me. Bro, all I said was, look, I don't agree with that. Why? Because us as men should not sit back and do nothing. You said the women should fix everything. I told you why we shouldn't. That's it. That's it. Rock out. Respect.
I made my face hurt. All right, so Dr. Fenton said fathers aren't in the homes to ask. I agree. That's why I said both, because the men aren't there. Women are enticed by government assistance to push the men out, and then they want to be independent, but not really independent. They're codependent on the government and their assistance, and then the government says, hey, we'll give you this EBT or whatever they call it in your state. We'll give you this housing assistance or whatever they call it in your state if you keep the man away from the children. And then we'll also entice you more if you have them by multiple men. And then this will be a benefit for you for 18 to 21 years, depending on the state. If you have multiple baby daddies and multiple children, 3 or 4, then this will be beneficial to you. I actually heard a woman on a live one day say, I got 4 baby daddies because I make a lot more money if I have them by multiple men than if I have them by one man. So that's my answer to that, Dr. Fenton. It's women's choices. And I'm going radical. Yes, I'm saying both, because the men need to be held accountable when they don't put a condom on. And then if they do, if they're stupid enough, then it's, damn, I wasn't really looking to vet her as a significant other, but she has my child. So now the law says, this is not a real law, this is Blue's law. The law says I must be a father in the house with that woman that I was not planning to be with, and I have to make this work for the duration of the child's life from 0 to 18. If we made that a law, then people would keep their dick to themselves, they would open their legs, and we would have more 2-parent households. And nobody, I mean, that'll be hard to, I ain't gonna say nobody can contest. That would be really hard to contest, because if you're proven to be the father of record, if you take those the screen that shows you are the father, then you must be in a relationship. You must live in that household. No, I know that's not normal, but we must do some change, because we have men having 10, 20 kids, and we have women having 8, 9 babies by 8, 9 different fathers. So we must first correct that. If you want to have multiple kids with one person, okay, that's fine. Have your 2.3 or 4.5, whatever you want, but have it with the same person, be in the household, put your resources together, don't be on government assistance, and protect the kids and shelter the kids. I don't know, I can't bring nobody up. What wasn't letting me do that? Hold on a second. Is anybody seeing more than the 3 of us up?
Nah, there's only 3 of us up here.
Okay.
Smitty, you on mute.
Oh shit! Nah, my bad. I was on mute. Blue, I only see me and you, bruh. I've been hearing this nigga talk. No, real talk. I only see me and you. That's what's weird. I was wondering, how are we doing this? I was wondering, where is he? I thought he was in your room somewhere, like in a chair in the corner. I don't know.
Stop it.
Just messing.
Oh,
Nah,
So
real
Smitty,
talk, I'm like, where is
you
he
not seeing
coming
me
from?
you not seeing me
No,
on
I
the
can't see
channel?
you, bro. I swear I can't.
Oh wow.
Yeah, nah, it's just me and Blue on my screen.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
not letting me bring. Like I got 4 people in the waiting room trying to come in. I can't bring nobody up. Sorry, everybody.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
You probably gotta tell them to come you probably gotta tell them to come in and come back out and then you request them.
Okay, yeah, because I got Dubug 1030, Lala, and Big Chris all trying to get in. So everybody leave out, and I'll
All right, I'm
rotate
gonna
you in.
leave out. I'm gonna leave out.
No, not you.
Oh,
I'm saying the people.
oh, all right. Bet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Y'all leave out the show.
You probably gotta request them. Don't let them request to come on.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
charging my phone.
I
But
was gonna say that too. When I was having issues, real quick, I like when I pull y'all up. If you notice, I have to send the request. When people send it to me, for some reason they don't pop up. It's like I have to send it to them. I do notice that myself.
It changes. It goes back and forth.
yeah, they said it's showing Corset, so she might have fucked up the live respectfully.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
I'm going to bed. I'm gonna start it over. And
give me Blue, let me follow these people right quick, man.
okay.
Let me follow some people.
Yeah, I'm with you 10:30. I'm gonna start over.
I'm gonna hit the follow button right quick, man, because
Everybody listen. It's still going. The main 3 is
You
me.
want me to log off and wait for you to start over?
No, hold on, man. Just let me talk.
Oh,
Main 3 are me, Smitty, and Heavy. So I'm gonna add others, but I'm gonna rotate people. The main 3 are me, Smitty, and Heavy. So everybody else who's in the waiting room, just be patient. I'm gonna get you up. Cause it's Friday.
all right, I'm ready, Blue. I done added who I wanted to add. All my detractors that were in the comments.
I love it. Everybody already followed me. Hey, look, I'm not mad at everybody. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm gonna come right back. Listen, this is grown men having conversation. There's no women. It's like we're not agreeing on it, but that's fine. I don't want nobody fuck we're going on. If you're a woman and you don't like the fact that 3 men are talking and having a intelligent conversation where we're not agreeing but we still have our points, I want you to come up because you're not gonna have a good night. Because I'm going first and I'm wrecking shop. Because I got a half a bottle of Crown in me already. And I feel like fucking up the weekend.
Blue. Remember, we quietly get them together.
Nope.
Not tonight.
That's right.
Not today.
Not tonight.
Not today, Blue. We're gonna open up the whole bar, Blue. The whole bar. The whole bar.
Not tonight.
It started.
Every bottle in this motherfucker, we're gonna open.
Yeah. It started with I was on Smitty's live and his ops was coming for me, and then she came for him. I was like, oh, it's all gloves are off. All gloves are off.
All right, let's do it again. I'm here.
I'm wrecking shop. Yeah.